Venezuela! Hands off Venezuela! Hands off Venezuela!
So we are at the USS Iowa in San Pedro, California. We are at the foot of the LA Harbor, the commercial harbor of Los Angeles. It brings in, between LA and Long Beach, we bring in 40% of all the goods in the United States through shipping. And this battleship was brought here about 10 years ago, which we are fine with. It was a battleship that fought fascism in World War II. But there are other parts of this history too, not real well known. In 1984, Ronald Reagan used this ship to park off Nicaragua to threaten it with invasion. That's the USS Iowa. So history is repeating itself again with our U.S. Naval Armada once again in the Caribbean, threatening countries and actually bombing countries, kidnapping their president.
So we don't want to get deeper and deeper into this. We want to tell the U.S. government loudly and clearly we're sick and tired of these endless wars.
Yes.
We know where this leads, and we know it's no good for the people of Venezuela either.
Yes.
So U.S. out of Venezuela, U.S. out of Latin America, hands off. We have to make sure that we keep saying to them, it is none of our business.
Right.
Yes. It is
Hands
up
off
to the people
Venezuela.
to Venezuela to decide what their government is going to look like.
That's right.
And that we heard the exact same thing they're saying now, we heard around the war in Iraq. We heard weapons of mass destruction, now it's
Nice.
supposedly drugs. We heard it was going to be paid for by their oil, the exact same thing. And we heard it was going to be a cakewalk, right? And $1.8 trillion later in Iraq, and so many lives lost.
Healthcare, not warfare!
U.S. out of everywhere!
U.S. out of everywhere!